Welcome to my Sitecore Diaries, your ultimate guide to digital experience excellence, your go-to channel for all the things in Sitecore and .NET. This is the last video of the top 5 design patterns. We are going to see fifth design pattern, and that is strategy pattern. I'm your host Jitendra Ghanekar. I'm in Sitecore MVP Technology 2024. You can see my social media handles on and the email address and the LinkedIn ID on the screen. You can follow me, subscribe me, you can mail me if you have any questions on these IDs. So what we are going to see today, we will see what is strategy pattern, how to use it with example of C#, what are the different common use cases using a strategy pattern, what are the pros and cons of strategy pattern, and why it is called as a strategy pattern. Before moving, if you have not subscribed to the channel, I will request you to do subscribe to the channel. You can click on the subscribe button or below the video. You can click you can hit those notification bell also to get a latest update from our website. I am sure you are liking these videos, so please do click on the like button and make it upvote the video. Let YouTube know that you are liking it, and do share this with your friends and family. Do provide the comments via the comment section. So now let's start today's topic. So what is strategy pattern? Strategy pattern is a behavioral design pattern that enables selecting an algorithm's behavior at one time. So you are selecting, you have a multiple algorithms and you are selecting the appropriate algorithm or runtime in this strategy pattern. It defines a family of algorithms, encapsulate each one and makes them interchangeable. This patterns allows the algorithm to vary independently from client that you use it. Let's take an example. I think this example will clarify the things. I think it's the most easy pattern to understand. Okay, so first is your context. Okay, so whatever, this is your client basically. So whatever strategy your client want to use, that you will send it to the strategy class. So strategy class will have algorithms, okay, and it can have a multiple algorithms, like so you can have a strategy 1 algorithm, strategy 2 algorithm, strategy 3 algorithm, so multiple algorithms. So based on the your client sending a strategy, so if say it is sending a strategy 1, then it will call a strategy 1 and the strategy class will call strategy 1 and that algorithm will get called. Okay, so it's very simple to understand with the example. So let's go to the Visual Studio and let's see a strategy pattern. Okay, I'm in the Visual Studio right now. So let's take an example of a simple product shipping strategy. Okay, so you might have a different shipping strategies. So I have defined the interface here, shipping strategy, calculate the shipping cost. Okay, we are passing the package weight and depending on that it calculates the shipping cost. Okay, this is a simple definition of your calculating shipping cost method. So this shipping cost, so you then implement the different shipping strategies in this method. Okay, so you can have a 3 different strategies. First is the standard shipping strategy, where you are just calculating your package weight by 1. Then you have an express shipping strategy, which will integrate, which will be twice the your standard shipping strategy. And then you have an international shipping strategy where you are multiplying by 3. These are the 3 shipping strategies. Okay, so now client, it depends on client what kind of a shipping strategy they wanted to implement. Okay, so you have a product class here. Okay, where you pass the product name, you have a product weight, and then you define the shipping up a variable here, shipping strategy. And there is a method called set shipping strategy, okay, which will set your shipping strategy. Okay, so you're passing your shipping strategy and this is define your shipping strategy, and depending on your shipping strategy, the keyword you are calling the shipping cost. Okay, so this is your product class. All right, so these are the three important classes where okay, first is your interface, okay, which defines your the method which you are going to use it for a multiple algorithm. Then you have your product class, okay, your basic class, okay, which will allow you client to set the shipping strategy, and depending on that you are calculating the shipping cost. And then you have a shipping strategies where you have a multiple your algorithm defined. Now how to use this? So this is your client. First of all, I am defining my product. I'm using the laptop. Its weight is 2.5. Okay. I want to know the shipping cost for the standard shipping. So product dot set shipping cost strategy, and I'm passing a standard shipping strategy. So I'm defining a standard shipping strategy, okay, to this product. Then the product dot calculate shipping cost will provide me the cost for the standard shipping strategy. Similarly, you have express shipping, so I'm setting up the express shipping strategy here and sending the value here, calculating the shipping cost here. Similarly, for the internal shipping, I'm setting the internal shipping strategy and getting the cost. So your client should be knowing this, that which strategies are there, which algorithms are there. So depending on them, they set those algorithms and you will get the response from the classes. Okay, so this is called as a the strategy pattern. Okay, again you see here you have an interface which just defines your strategy. You have a strategy class which defines your different algorithm, and then you have a main class, product class, which set your shipping strategy, set your algorithm. Okay, and the client is calling the, depending on client what strategy they are calling, what algorithm they want, depending on the result will come. So let's see. Okay, let me add this read key so that we should able to see the result. All right, see. So first which we are considering is standard shipping cost. So standard shipping cost 2.5. Okay, why? We are sending 2.5 here weight. So weight into 1 is 2.5 we are getting. Set shipping cost for express shipping strategy, it is getting 5 because it's a double of a standard shipping cost. And then you have international cost, that is 3 times of your normal standing shipping cost. So that is how you create your pattern. Now we have seen the demo of strategy pattern. Now you must have understand the how it works. Okay, so let's see now what are the common use cases. As you have already seen in the example, it basically works on the algorithm, right? The algorithm, different algorithms. So the use cases are also related to that, like a payment method. If you have a different payment methods, credit card, PayPal, bank transfer, and those can be selected at a runtime, then you should go for the strategy pattern, because you can define those strategies. Again, the validation algorithm. So if you have a different algorithms for different things, like different validation strategies for user input, such as the email validation, phone number validation, etc., then you can go for the strategy pattern. Then you have a sorting algorithm. You have a sorting mechanisms where you can use a quick sort, merge sort, bubble sort, etc. Those algorithm will be defined on how your client is going to use it. Then you can go for a sorting algorithm. Then you can go for the strategy pattern. The fourth one is a compression algorithm. So you might have a mechanism where you are compressing the things like zip, RARs. Okay, so in those cases also you can prefer to go with a strategy pattern. Pros and cons. Pros. Flexibility. So strategies can be switched at runtime, offering a flexibility in how an algorithm is applied. So you can switch the algorithm, okay, at the runtime. Flexibility. Encapsulation. Each strategy encapsulates a specific algorithm, promoting a cleaner and more maintainable code. So it is encapsulated. All the strategies are encapsulated with a specific algorithm. Okay, the code is very clean and more maintainable. Single responsibility. So each strategy is responsible for a specific behavior, adhering to the single responsibility principle. So it added to the single responsibility principle. Every strategy is made for a single feature or single functionality. So these are the pros. Now let's see the cons. Increase complexity. Introducing multiple strategies can increase the complexity of the code base. Overhead. There may be a slight performance overhead due to the need to switch between the different strategy objects. Client awareness. So the client must be aware of different strategy and how to use them, which can complicate the client code. So we have seen in the program, our main method, we are calling the different strategies. So it means the client also should be aware about what are those strategies. It's not that you can hide those strategies from the client and it will be clean code for the client. So that can be a complicated thing for the client. Okay. So these are the pros and cons for the strategy pattern. Now if you move to the last part, that is why it is called as a strategy pattern. A strategy pattern is called so because it involves defining a family of algorithm and making them interchangeable. So you define the strategies initially, so and then you select those strategies. That's why it is called strategy pattern. The client can choose which strategy to use at a runtime, allowing for a flexible and dynamic selection of appropriate algorithm based on the context. So client can choose the different strategies, okay, which strategy they want to utilize depending on the result will come. So that's the reason it is called as a strategy pattern. And the last is the term strategy reflect the ability to switch between the different approaches or a paths or a algorithm to achieve a particular goal. So this is what we are achieving in the strategy pattern, that we are switching between the different approaches and the plans and the algorithm. So that's the reason it is called as a strategy pattern. All right, we are done for today. If you like this video, please click on the like button. Please upvote this video and let the YouTube know that you are liking the video. To share this video with your friends and colleagues who like to understand design pattern, you can share complete playlist. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do consider subscribing to the channel and click on that notification bell to get latest update. Thank you. Thanks for watching.